Icarus, Montgolfier, Wright.
The desert, waiting. The stars, waiting. A man, waiting. The desert, the stars, a man, waiting for what? Man sleeps, he dreams. Perhaps the answer is in his dream. The wind blows through the window over his ears and over his half-open mouth. It is like the wind of time hollowing the Delphic caves to say what must be said of yesterday, today, tomorrow. Sometimes one voice, a dozen, an entire race of men cry out through his mouth, but the words are always the same.
Look. We've done it. Look. Look, we've done it. Look. Look, it's done. Look. 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 Look.
Wait now. What night is this? What year?
1970.
And tonight?
August 22nd, 1970, the night before, of course.
The night before the first flight of a man-carrying rocket to the moon.
Hold on. Does the rocket exist? Is it out there? Waiting for me?
Yes, the rocket's there. This is 1970. This is August 22nd. But you now, who are you?
Jedediah Prentice. Born 1938. College graduate 1959. Licensed rocket pilot 1965. Jedediah Prentice.
Jedediah Prentice. That's no name at all. Who ever heard of you? No one. What kind of a name is that for a man who's going to fly off with a wild team of men on the first rocket to the moon? If only you had a big name, a name to give you courage on a night like this. A name to make you believe in yourself. Really believe. But your name is simply and only Jedediah Prentice, not worth mentioning. No, no. Sleep. Try to sleep. Sleep. If only I had a name, if someone would give me a name I could believe in. If only... A blue sky, waiting. A blue sea, waiting. Dawn. And the tide washing the shore. The Aegean Sea stirs soft white fans through a distant surf. In the wash of the waves on the shore, you hear. And again, in a breathing whisper, Icarus. Someone shakes your arm. It is your father calling you.
Icarus.
And shaking away the night, and you wake hearing the shore below, and the deep sky, and the first wind of morning ruffling the golden feathers bedded in amber wax, lying under your hand. Golden wings stir half alive in your father's arms, and the faint down on your own shoulders, quills trembling as you look at these wings, and beyond to the cliff
Father, how's the wind?
Enough for me, but never enough for you.
Father, don't worry. The wings seem clumsy now, but my bones in the feathers will make them strong. My blood in the wax will make it live.
My blood, my bones too, remember. Each man lends his flesh to his children, asking that they tend it well. Promise you'll not go high, Icarus. Thee, son, or my son. The heat of one, the fever of the other. Would melt these wings. Take care.
And you carry the splendid golden wings into the morning, and the wind blows the wings, whispering a name. What name? Whose name? But a name which spins and settles like a feather on the soft air. A name, a name, a name.
Montgolfier.
A name. Another name.
Montgolfier.
Now your hands touch fiery rope, bright linen, stitched thread gone hot as summer. Your hands feed wool and straw to breathing flame, while all around the crowd holds its breath and wait, and wait until their eyes, your eyes, the eyes of your brother. Move, run, fly, soar up along the swell and sway, the oceanic tug and pull, the immensely wafted silver pair. The balloon built by two paper manufacturers, still filling with the shimmering tidal airs channeled up from the blaze, silent as a god, tilted, slumbering above the French countryside, this delicate linen envelope, this swelling sack of oven-baked air, will soon pluck itself free. Drifting up to the blue worlds of silence, your mind and your brother's mind will sail with it, muted, serene, among island clouds, where uncivilized lightnings sleep, into that uncharted gulf and abyss where no bird songs or shout of man can follow. The balloon will hush itself, so cast adrift you, Montgolfier, and all men might hear the unmeasured breathing of God and the cathedral tread of eternity. You move. The crowd moves, shadowed by the warm balloon.
I was right.
Right. Your lips twitch in your dream. Right. Hiss. Whisper. Flutter. Rush. Right. From your father's hands, a toy jumps to the ceiling, whirls in its own wind, suspended, while you and your brother stare to see it flicker, rustle, whistle, hear it murmuring your name. Right. Whispering. Wind, sky, cloud, space, wind. Fly.
Orville, look. How's that?
In your sleep, your mouth sighs, the toy helicopter hums, bumps the ceiling, murmurs eagle, raven, sparrow, robin, hawk. Whispers eagle, whispers raven, and at last fluttering to your hands with a susurrance, a wash of blowing weather from summers yet to come, with a last word and exhalation whispers, hawk. Dreaming, you smile. You see the clouds rush down Aegean sky. You feel the balloon sway drunkenly, its great bulk ready for the clear running wind. You hear the sand hiss up the Atlantic shelves from the soft dunes that might save you if you, a fledgling bird, should fall. Hear the thin, tight canvas, the Chinese wrapped dragon kite's skin quake. The framework struts hum and chord like a harp. Beyond this room, feel the primed rocket glide on the desert field. Its fire wings folded, its fire breath kept, held ready to speak for 3 billion men. In a moment, you will wake and walk slowly out to the rocket and stand on the rim of the cliff, stand cool in the shadow of the warm balloon, stand whipped by tidal sands drummed over Kitty Hawk, and sheathe your boy's shoulders, arms, wrists, hands, fingers with golden wings in golden wax, and touch for a final time the captured breath of men, the warm gasp of awe and wonder siphoned and sewn to lift their dreams, and spark the gasoline engine, and take your father's hand and wish him well with his own wings flexed and ready. Then whirl and jump. Cut cords to free the great balloon. Rev motor, prop the plane on air. Crack switch to fire the rocket fuse. And together, in a single leap, swim, rush, flail, jump, sail, and glide, upturned to sun, moon, stars, in gaseous silence, rippling feather, rattle drum frame in volcanic eruption, beautifully held, wondrously transported. Then laugh and cry each his own name, or shout the names of others unborn, or others long dead and blown away by the wine wind, or the salt wind, or the silent hush of balloon wind, or the wind of chemical fire. Each feeling the bright feathers stir and bud, deep buried but thrusting to burst from riven shoulder blades. Each leaving behind the echo of their flying, a sound to encircle, recircle the earth in the wind and speak again in other years to the sons of their sons asleep but hearing the restless midnight skies. Up, yet further up, higher, higher, a spring tide, a summer flood, an unending river of wings.
No, wait. Awake in a moment. Wait.
The Aegean slides off down the shore, away, forever gone. Atlantic sand dunes, French countryside, dissolve down to New Mexico desert. In your room, on your arms, sterno plumes in golden wax. Outside, no wind sculpt pair, no trapped drum butterfly machine. Outside, only a rocket, a combustible dream, waiting for your hand to set it off. And now, awake. You walk out along the concrete tarmac. Walk towards the preparation, the crowd, the voices.
Take off X-minus 30. Clear the area, please. Clear the area.
Technicians, scientists, and reporters. One reporter.
And what is your name, sir?
What?
What is your name, sir?
My name? My name? Mine.
And as you stand there silent and wondering, the wind rises again from across the desert and through the sky. And you hear someone shouting over and over. And if no one is there in the sky, in the night around and over and behind you, you cannot tell. And whether it is one voice or many voices, young or old, near or very far away, calling and shouting to you, you cannot tell either. You do not turn to see. You listen. You remember.
And your name, sir? What is it?
Then quietly you give the answer you have learned from the wind.
My name is Icarus Montgolfier Wright. Icarus Montgolfier Wright, born 900 years before Christ. Grammar school, Paris, 1783. High school, Kitty Hawk, 1903. Graduation from Earth to Moon this day, God willing, August 22nd, 1970. Death and burial with luck on Mars, summer 1999. Write it down. Remember it. The name I was looking for.
A fine name, a grand name. Solid as the earth, hot as the sun, free as the wind, far off as the stars. Icarus, Montgolfier, Wright. Icarus, Montgolfier,